Okay, here we go, another video. Now things are changing all over the place. In the previous videos I have said things like, that's it, final piece of the puzzle, not doing anymore. I'm not going to say that anymore because things always tend to change. Alright, we'll have a look at this. This might go for a while, this video, and it'll probably span over the next couple of weeks, but for you guys it'll be pretty instantaneous. This is what's going on. We'll have a look here. The screen that I had for my theatre, it's all been ripped down. What's going to happen today is, I've got a few things going on actually. What's happening today is I'll give you a look. I have 3 windows on this wall. The middle window is going to be yanked out, plastered up, then mount the TV on the wall, then a motorised screen is going to be put on the roof with a projector mounted, and that's what's going on in here, plus also the hassle of running a crap load of cables up the walls, across the roof, down the wall behind the top of the TV is going to be. Also, we'll have a look at this too. My kitchen is old, run down, time for a new kitchen. So while all this is going on, having the plaster come out today, it's going to be gutting some things in the kitchen. The kitchen's not gutted yet, it's about to start getting gutted, but he's going to do some work in there. So while he's plastering that up, he's also going to be plastering up this window. We'll have a look at this and I'll show you, put up new curtains. They're going to come down today anyway while this window's getting ripped out. Okay guys, if you've gone through and looked at my past videos, you'd see that's where the screen was, where I used to watch, where I watched my movies and things like that. As you can see, the screen's been ripped down. Now behind those curtains there and there are windows, and you've got a window in the middle there. Well, this whole window's getting ripped out today, plastered up for the TV to get mounted. Now, at the moment I got all the equipment on the floor. I got a new low-line cabinet too, so everything's out of the... I used to have all the equipment in the wall over there. It's all out of the wall now. I've just got it in the cabinet, but yeah, there's all cables on the couch, on the floor, speakers, equipment, just sort of, you know, on the floor, out of the way. Got to make room. Just have the fun of wiring it all back up again. That's going to be fun. Okay guys, well this is the kitchen. You've probably seen my previous video, seen bits of the kitchen before, but what we're doing is, this is like home improvement, apart from, I'm not Tim Allen. If I was, I'd be as bad as him. I'd be blowing things up and putting sledgehammers through walls. But what's happening today is there's a server here that looks straight into the computer room. That's all getting covered up. Splashbacks been put on the wall. All these cupboards and that's all getting replaced, getting ripped down. The fridge is getting built in. The microwave's getting built in. So it's just fun and games, and hopefully it won't take too long for me to wait to go without a kitchen. Bought a new thing actually, nothing to do with home theatre or anything like that. New washing machine, new dishwasher. Problem is the dishwasher's been sitting there for about a month now when I bought it, and I can't plug it in because it's an installed dishwasher, and I've got to wait till it actually gets installed before I can load it up. Because if I try to use it, and when you open up the drawers, the whole thing collapses forward because it's only installed. Okay, yeah, if we have a look here, that's the dishwasher, and as you can see, hang on, underneath there, there's no board underneath there or plastic piece. That's inside it, ready for an install. There's actually no top on it. Just got rubbers here, and if you put too much forward, the whole thing will tilt forward. And I can't do that. I've got the microwave and stereo on top of it. That's the plan at the moment anyway, to have all this done. Today, hopefully, the TV will get mounted on the wall. We'll be painting that wall as a feature colour. I don't know if we'll get around to doing that today. Hopefully tomorrow I should be able to get it done. But the running of the cables, so I had to rip all the cables out. I did have cables running across the floor that was hidden by perspex. I don't want that anymore. Everything's going to be run up through the walls and through the roof, and that is just going to be a nightmare. But the end result is going to be worth it. Alright, well I guess now we'll move on to whatever the next piece. Okay, well it's the next day, and yesterday came out of nowhere. Yesterday I thought we were just going to be having a bit of plastering done, and that was kind of about it. Yeah, next thing you know, I've got about 4 workmen that rocked up and told me, no, everything's been gutted today, it's all happening now. And so I flipped out, and everything was in the cupboards and all that sort of thing. Had to get it all out of the way while they started doing construction or destruction. It sounded like destruction. Imagine, like, you know, in a cartoon where you hear all these power tools and banging and sawing and crashing going on. I was sitting outside while they were doing their thing, and it just sounded like they were like ripping the whole house apart. Anyway, this is what's happened so far and where we're at. If, yesterday, well, the video that you're watching now, there was a window here. Well, no longer. They got the two side windows, and this has now been all boarded up. It's all going to be sanded back today, maybe painted today, or possibly tomorrow. I'll show you what was done with the cabling that's going to be pulled through the wall. So we'll have a look at that, and I'll give you a look at where the kitchen's at the moment. The kitchen's, there really isn't a kitchen, so. Okay, so that's the plasterboard that's gone in. Now we have a look down here. You see little bits of string. Now what's actually happened is behind there, all the way up into the roof, there's stuff called yellow tongue. Now holes have been drilled in the roof. The yellow tongue's been sort of looped like that and straight up towards the to the tiles, and the cables are going to be tied to that. And with that string down there, basically I just slowly pull the string and all the cabling will come down the wall and I'll be able to pull it all through. I've got the cabling there, which was the Ethernet cable, speaker cable, you know, all that stuff, ready to go back up into the roof and to be pulled just along here and down the wall. Doesn't seem very far, but I bet it's going to be a nightmare. Alright, we'll have a look at the kitchen. This is it. You'll actually hear my voice echoing because in this kitchen there is nothing. Here is where the sink was. It's all gone. We just have piping sticking out now, ready to put in the new sinks, or the new sink, and the piping that's ready to be hooked up to go to the fridge, and of course the dishwasher, which I'm looking forward to being installed. We'll have a look around. Not that there's really. Okay, well that's about it. The closest thing to recognising our kitchen would be things falling down behind me and the window, but it's all been plastered up, ready to go. Had to stuff the fridge over here, and the fridge will actually be going over there. The fridge will be built in, same with the dishwasher, and got the copper piping down there ready for the new oven and cooktop and all that. So that's the fun of where I'm at the moment. I pretty much have shit everywhere. It's hard to find anything, even a teaspoon, because I have to move things so damn fast out of the way. It's been a bit of a hassle trying to find where I put things, even the kettle. Of course I found the kettle for me coffee, but I know where that is anyway. But yeah, it's all bearable. This will pretty much get done today, so it's not bad. 2 days I'll have a kitchen, I would have had a kitchen ripped out and put back in. Hopefully I can get that TV mounted, but I'll have to wait till the weekend before I can run around the roof pulling the cables through. I'm not going to be doing it today. It's actually raining today, so I'm not running around on the roof today. Alright, let's go over to the next part. We'll start off this part actually out here in the garage, because what I'm going to do here is I'll show you the screen that was up on the wall and how I actually built it, which was actually just made out of MDF wood, because back when I wanted a screen of the size that it was, I couldn't get one. I didn't actually make it that size. At this point, I'm still waiting for my screen to come in. It's because it was a specific type of screen. As far as I know, it's still on back order. I'm even wondering if they even ordered the thing, but I'm still waiting. But that'll be a whole separate video when I do get that and install it. Apart from everything that's gone on here with the lounge room and the kitchen, the actual installation of the screen, I'm going to film that whole lot. So in case anyone out there wants to install a screen similar to me, we'll see how that's sort of done. I'll give you a look out here in the garage. It's totally trashed. It's the amount of work that's been going on. Well, all the work's been done out here and things have been dumped out here that have been brought out of the kitchen. I'll give you a look at the screen and just excuse the absolute total destruction. Okay, this is what I meant. This is sort of my office, or was, until I get it back into some sort of order. But things like this and boxes of things that have been taken out of the kitchen. I mean, I've even got my consoles just there, and things need to be cleaned up. This sawdust. I'll show you what we've done there. First attempt of sanding back and cutting down to size a door. We'll have a look over here. This was the screen that was on the so if we have a look here, it was just made out of MDF wood. Here, so there's a few pieces. All there was a frame around it, and that's what was mounted at. Well, the frame was you know, hammered to the wall, and that's what made the screen. And I've decided to hold on to this because I've got another projector, and I might, when I clear things up out here, I might put some back together and run a projector out here in the garage too. Okay, we'll have a look in the lounge room and see what's been done. A few days have passed. I'll show you how, well, you know, where I put the TV and mounted speakers and all that. The speakers from that Samsung surround system, that's up on the wall. So is the TV, and got the whole, you know, new low line cabinet. I'm just really hanging for that screen to come into. Okay, well there's the final product, or finished product of that wall. As you remember, I had the window where that TV is, and the whole thing's been ripped out. I turned that wall into a bit of a feature wall. I painted it. I'm not sure the colour, but it's chocolate brown. Mounted that TV, which is the 64-inch plasma, and put the speakers around that TV for the smaller surround system. The bigger speakers, they are over there for the Pioneer system. I just have one little problem. I've got nowhere to put that center channel that I did have for the big system. So my dilemma is this: I'm going to need a smaller center channel to put, say, where the Xbox is there, or that Samsung, but probably where that Xbox is there. But I need a smaller center channel that's of good quality and of that can take a hell of a punch, but one that can fit in there. That way when I drop the screen, because the screen will come down in front of the TV and probably level up with that low line, but I've got nowhere to put a center channel for that sound system. So if anyone's got any ideas, like Boston or something or other like that, that would be that size. I mean, you can tell the size by, that's the Xbox Slim. So you can see the size of that and the size that I would need to fit in that little slot there. So that's going to be kind of tough of finding one that's what really also I'll show you, I didn't show, this was a new cabinet I bought. I did take everything out of here. This has got to be painted and all that. Look, I had a lot of equipment in there that wasn't really being used, and changing leads was an absolute nightmare because it had so much stuff in there. So I just really dulled it down to what I needed. That's the new computer that runs the all my movies and TV shows. I am now running the XBMC 11. We might actually have a bit of a look at that. But that's a new computer with all top-end parts and things like that to run the Blu-rays. One problem: you cannot get a multi HDMI out for a computer. I have looked, so I've still had to resort to using that there, which is a HDMI switcher box. But oh well, if anyone knows if you can get a HDMI dual out, please let me know. And so also across over here, that's where the big Pioneer amp is. Just CD player, that surround system, which is a Blu-ray, and the two Blu-ray players there, one which is the 3D. Alright, we'll go over and we'll have a look at what happened. Well, what's been done in here is absolutely amazing. The kitchen that we did have, my kitchen guy told me that the kitchen's probably been here since the late 60s, so that gives an indication of roughly the age of the house. The kitchen that's been put in now took about 5 days for everything to happen, that's including tiling and all that sort of thing. So the kitchen's moved from the late 60s up until 2012. So let's have a bit of a look. Okay, well as you enter from the lounge room, the fridge was always there. It is now inbuilt with cupboards and little shelving there. I've put the stereo in, the phone, and I fed wires through the back. The new bench and cupboards and all that, new stove, new cooktop. Remember I was telling you about the dishwasher? Well, the thing happily slides out now and it doesn't collapse. It's a dual dual drawer dishwasher. So you got the top and the bottom one as well. Really cool dishwasher. Love this one. Yeah, put new blinds up. Had the microwave mounted in the wall with the cupboards on top. All the cupboards there. I actually have a range hood now. Now if you look right here, that's where that server was that went straight into the computer room. At the moment it looks like nothing was ever there in the first place. So yeah, that's the new kitchen from the 60s one that I did have. Bird's still up there. And yeah, I absolutely love this kitchen. Going from old to new, of course you're gonna love it. Okay guys, well that's it for this video. Of just everything that's happened, but we're looking forward to doing the next video because I'm really hanging to get my screen on. I don't know what they've done. I'm not going to give it much longer before I start saying, right, I want my deposit back, because things just are not happening. It's taken a little bit too long, but I'll catch you on the next video when I have the screen, or when we attempt to install the screen and install the projector to the roof. It's that JVC X7 projector, and it weighs about 15 kilos, so I'm a bit iffy on mounting that thing. I know because it's got a bit of weight to it. But I'll catch you on the next video guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy yourselves.